Morning, family. No matter what time it actually is for you, time of filming, it's morning here and my body's really sore just from all the activities and lifting and things I've been doing all week. So I just wanted to do a little morning routine that we can do together. Of course, you can do it any day of the week, any time of day. Just a little something to let your body feel good. So if you're ready to join me, let's start in child's pose on the mat. You can have your knees together or wide. Take your big toes to touch behind you. Go ahead and lengthen your arms forward, slowly melting your heart to the ground and bringing your forehead towards the earth. You can rest down here. If you have tightness in your shoulders, feel free to take your elbows a little bit wider and then just soften into the mat space. Taking a little bit of time in this shape, maybe your eyes close, just letting yourself be present. Nothing else matters but where you're at right now, how you feel. You can start to bring in an Ujjayi pranayama breath right here, if you haven't already. Seal your lips and breathe deeply in and out of your nose. Maybe you set an intention for your time on the mat space right now and for your day to be peaceful or calm. Just letting your mind be calm and peaceful, checking judgments at the door, letting go of jagged and rough thoughts. It's kind of bringing just softness to the mind, to your internal dialogue. The last couple rounds of breath. So you inhale through the nose, let your belly press forward and down and expand and widen through your ribs. Just letting everything go, melting, becoming a little closely more welded with the earth as you exhale. Just finding one more cycle of breath. And then really reaching long through your palms to the top of your mat. Keeping your knees wide, and if they weren't, take them wide now. Find a baby scorpion as you inhale, rise up, press into your palms, keep your knees right where they are, hinge your hips forward and down, and bring the feet up towards the sky. Just want to let the hips come forward and down in equal measure. Let your heart open, shoulders soft from your ears, gaze softly past your nose, and notice what you're doing with your neck. Just don't want to hyperextend it up or anything. You want to keep it nice and soft. Take a breath in, see if you can let your hips melt towards the ground a little more. Then exhale, send it all the way back to your child's pose, heels to your hips. And then move with your breath, friends, about 3 more times. Use your inhale to come forward. Really let your heart open and expand across the collarbones. Then on your exhale, send it all back, all the way down. Rested, pausing at the bottom. Just repeat this 2 more times, taking your time, seeing if you can be calm, not rushed. About 1 more time. Maybe squeeze the glutes a little bit, stretch the quads, bring the heels and toes towards the sky, towards your back of head, maybe reaching the back of your head towards your toes. And then press it all the way back to child's pose. Take a few rounds of breath right here at the bottom. And checking in with your long spine. Maybe you gently caress your forehead side to side on the mat. A little stretch for the neck, just a little love, seeing where you can loosen up. And as you're ready, find tabletop pose, all fours. Come up to the top, palms spread wide under your shoulders and knees drawn in under your hips. Reach your left arm forward and extend your right leg back. Just get a nice long parallel line here to the ground. See if you can reach through the crown of your head, soften your shoulders from your ears, activate your right glute, kick back through your heel. Just breathe. Keep your right shoulder over your palm, your left hip over your left knee. Soften your facial muscles. Firing up the core, getting a little bit of energized working right here. Draw your low belly in and up. One more breath in. On your exhale, bring your knee down and your palm down, tabletop pose. And switching out sides, right palm extending forward, left foot kicking back. Level your shoulders and your hips. Holding your right palm up, reaching through the fingertips, bicep about by your ear. Keep the shoulders soft, however. Using the left glute, lift and extend through the left leg. Draw your navel in and up. Press the earth away through your grounded palm and knee, maybe even your shin. And find one more inhale. And use your exhale to release your knee and palm to the ground. Find a couple rounds of cat's cows right here as you inhale, belly drips towards the earth, heart opens, crown of head reaches forward, sit bones reach up and back. And on your exhale breath, round your spine towards the sky. Maybe bring your chin towards your chest and look towards your navel or past your thighs. Press your palms into the ground and your shins into the ground. And move with breath. Maybe you start to sway your side, body's out, send the hips and shoulders in one direction and switch it out. One more cycle of breath, whatever you need. And tabletop pose is where we'll meet. Go ahead and tuck your toes, find your downward facing dog. Stretch the hips high to the sky, bringing length to the back line of your body. Really press your palms down as you send the hips up, taking relief out of the shoulder girdle. Well, giving relief to the shoulder girdle, rather. Bend into your knees, pedal it out. Just waking up the body, waking up the legs, the ankles, the toe joints. Nice. Find stillness in your dog. And go ahead and bring your right foot forward between your hands. And step your left foot partway up, finding a little pyramid stretch. Your toes can point out, your heel grounds down. Try to draw your left hip forward in line with your right. Palms can be grounded. If you have blocks, go ahead and use those here if you'd like. Just breathe into your right hamstring. Maybe you start bowing your nose towards your shin. Keep drawing your belly in and up. And stay grounded in your feet. When you're ready, step it back to downward facing dog. All the way back. Take a few rounds of breath. Pedal it out. Really come back to this shape. Finding some stillness, looking between your palms, step your left foot right between your palms to that low lunge. And then come into that pyramid pose. Bring your right foot partway up, plant the heel, pivot the toes out to the top right edge corner of your mat, pointing them there. Then draw your right hip forward in line with your left and fold, melt over your leg. Just slowly wanting to ease into this shape. You want to ease into your hamstring rather than force anything. So you can bend your knee as much as you need. And breathe into it and then slowly trying to find a straighter leg. And getting ready to move on, plant your palms under your shoulders. Step it back to your downward facing dog. Nice full expression of your shape. Awesome, friends. Bend your knees. Walk your palms to the back of your mat for a ragdoll pose. So going to fold in half. You can bend your knees as much as you'd like. Maybe take a bind, palms into elbow creases, or an overhead bind if that feels like a better expression for you today. You can sway side to side. Shift the weight onto your right foot. Shift all your body weight onto your left foot. Then balance right between the two equally. Head hangs heavy towards the ground. Take a deep breath in. Try to hollow out your belly. And exhale, release your hands to the ground. Bend into your knees, slowly round all the way up to standing, finding mountain pose at the top. Arms come overhead. And then bring your palms to your heart space. Roll your shoulders down your back. Nice. Inhale, reach your arms overhead again, mountain pose. And exhale, sit into your chair. Hips go back. Try to draw the knees back in space. Now you can have your feet apart or bring the toes in and hug the inner thighs together, or even take a block to squeeze. Really get that inner thigh engagement as you squeeze. And sitting back, feeling the heels melt down and the side hips really start to light up as you squeeze the glutes. And draw your navel back towards the spine and up, squeezing the low belly and getting engagement in the core. You can always have hands at your heart if your shoulders prefer that. Just breathe right here. And on your next inhale, press through your feet, rise up to standing mountain. Stand nice and tall. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Nice, friends. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Your next inhale, distribute the weight into your left foot. Inhale, one leg mountain with the right knee lifting in line with the hip. I'll probably look opposite of you. Just listen to the cue with your right. Take a breath in. And as you exhale to half goddess, just start to open up the right knee to the right side. Peel your elbows wide, cactus arms. Pause here, shifting the balance, the weight around on the left foot. Get really rooted, stand tall, drawing the belly in and up. Now, can you be soft through your shoulders here? We're asking a lot of them. Peel your elbows back a little bit more to open your heart. Shoulders soft. Using your core, your obliques to lift that right knee. Nice. As you inhale, pull it back to one leg mountain, hands to the sky. Then exhale, hands to your heart and 2 feet to the ground. Take a breath in. Maybe you sigh that breath out of an open mouth. Awesome. Shift the weight onto your right foot. Inhale, one leg mountain. Lift your left knee in line with your left hip. And then peel open to your half goddess. Nice and tall. Rooted down. Maybe you spread the right toes wide. Feel your heart space open. The collarbones widen. The neck is long. Using your core to light up. Lifting the left knee a little bit higher. Nice. Draw it all back to the center, to the front. Breathe in. Then exhale, hands to your heart and 2 feet to the ground. Stay for an inhale. Sigh it out, let it go. Reach your arms to the sky as you inhale. And sit back into your chair. Exhale. Squeeze the glutes. Squeeze your inner thighs. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, find airplane arms. You want to sweep the palms back. Feel free to stay with your heart up or send your hips back and maybe fold onto your thighs even. And reach through the crown of your head. You want your palms to be high-fiving the earth. And then draw the little fingers together. Make room for the shoulders to go down your back. So you're lighting up your triceps here as well. And even if you're resting your torso on your thighs, I want you to draw your belly in and up. Stay engaged, weights in your heels. Maybe your toes flex up towards your face. Shimmy your knees back a little bit more in space. You're sitting down and back, relying on the glutes, the legs. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Now try to keep your legs right here and reach your arms forward. Keep your whole body still. Take a deep breath in. Forward fold to release on your exhale. Stretch through your legs. Maybe you shift the weight to the left and right foot again. Maybe you kind of bobble your head side to side like a pendulum. Shake your head yes and no to release. Nice. Find a halfway lift. Inhale. Nice long spine. Downward facing dog. Step it back. Friends, you're amazing. We're almost done. I want you to inhale, come forward to a nice tall high plank. Breathe here. Fingers are wide. Press into the thumbs and the index finger. Shoulders are over your wrists, heels high over your toes. Nice long line of energy. Look towards the top edge of your mat. So you're reaching through the crown of your head, a slight tuck of your chin. so you have length in the spine. Inhale, and on your exhale, press it back to downward facing dog. Nice. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last time, inhale, high plank. This time, all the way to your mat. Exhale, hug your elbows back, lower down nice and slow. You can always bring your knees to the mat. Untuck your toes and draw the big toes to touch. Exhaling out all of your breath. Inhale, Cobra Pose, Bhujangasana. Press your belly into the ground. Lift your knees, fire up your quads. You can press the toes down. Gaze softly past your nose. Try to bring some of that calm, that peacefulness, that quietness into this shape. Take a breath in, lift a little higher, and release, breath out. Come into your tabletop pose. Press your palms by your shoulders, rise up, and downward facing dog. Nice, friends. Inhale your right leg up and back. Get nice and long through that energy. Scorpion dog, bend your heel towards your glute. Make sure you're distributing the weight equally into both palms right here. And step your foot through, low lunge. And to find a grounded twist, keep your hips level. Press your left palm into the ground under your shoulder, pressing into that thumb. Reach your right arm to the sky. Breathe right here. Stay active. Can you draw your right foot and your left foot together so you're scissoring, hugging the inner thighs? Staying active, pull the low belly in. Reach the palm up. You can always take it to your low back if you want a little more for the shoulder. Take a breath in, and then release to your low lunge, breath out. Step forward to a forward fold, top of your mat. Halfway lift, breath in. Fold, release. Rise up, mountain pose. Inhale. Hands to your heart. Exhale. Shift the weight to your left foot. We've got tree pose, standing tree pose. You can have your foot kickstanded. Bring the sole of your foot into your calf or take it to your thigh. Get nice and tall and rooted at the same time. We've got a few moments here, so start to soften the shoulders. See where you can soften the muscles of your face. Unclench your teeth. Let your focus drift off and become soft, maybe hazy. Maybe even close your eyes and really tune into your balance today. Notice your body, how you're holding your posture. Can you stand a little taller? Find a little more strength. Pull your shoulders down and back. Grow branches if you'd like to. Any expression, maybe a hand mudra, maybe your thumbs and index fingers touch, or it's the shape, it's the letter F in sign language, and ASL. Just breathe. Don't need to get too serious. Just let it feel right. And gently bringing your hands back to heart center. You can draw your right knee forward. And inhale, one leg mountain. Lots of balancing on that left side. And open up to your half goddess again. Ooh, distributing, changing the balance. You got it. Open up to one leg mountain. And as you exhale, twist over to that right thigh. So you're twisting your torso to the inner thigh of the leg that's lifted. Just pause here. Tall on your shoulders. This is our last little add-on option to take your palm down your outer shin. Grab the sole of your foot, or about the pinky side, and extend your heel forward. A revolved dancing Shiva. Just take a moment here to breathe. Try to find straight legs. Kick through your heels. Then slowly release, return to one leg mountain. Breath in. And hands to your heart, 2 feet to the ground, breath out. Shoulders down your back. Just take an inhale. And let it all go, sigh that breath out. Nice. Arms to the sky, mountain. and fold in half. Halfway lift right here. Downward facing dog, step it back. And you know where we're going, we've got the same stuff left side. Inhale your left leg up and back. And scorpion dog, when you exhale to really open the hips, bring the heel towards your glute, distribute the weight equally. Big breath in. Then take it through to a low lunge. Step your left foot between your palms. Right palm under your shoulder. Keep your hips level here, hug your inner thighs. Left arm to the sky, grounded twist. Any variation that feels right. Shoulders soft from your ears. Really engage, scissor those inner thighs. Navel to spine. Strong and active heel over your toes, knee over your ankle. Nice, deep breath in. Now release your palm down to that low lunge. Step forward to a forward fold. Halfway lift. Fold once again. Rise all the way up, mountain. Hands to your sweetheart. Find your tree pose here. Left knee opens up this time. Weight is shifted onto your right foot. Find your expression. Soften your face, your shoulders, your thoughts. Find peace and calm right here. Can have branches grown, any hand mudras or none at all. Just check back in with your posture once again. Again and again. Because we are so used to walking this earth with the shape that just kind of takes us over. When we think about it intentionally, often we discover we want to get a little bit bigger. We want to open up a little bit more. And soften. Bring that peace back in. And if you have branches, slowly bring them back to heart center. Nice. And inhale, one leg mountain. Draw your left knee forward in line with your hip. Then exhale, twist over to that left thigh. So you want to stay tall in the spine, just twist. You can stay right here. Or revolve dancing Shiva, draw your palm down your leg. Capture the little toe side and extend your heel forward. When you settle in, try to find both legs straighter and stronger, kicking actively. Option to bring the back palm out, whatever feels right. Keeping softness to your face muscles. Let your heart open. And slowly, one leg mountain, rebend your knee, untwist, hands to the sky. And then hands to your heart, 2 feet to the ground. Take a moment to breathe in, roll your shoulders down your back, and sigh all that hot breath out. Reach up, open your eyes, inhale. Forward fold, breath out. Halfway lift, inhale. And exhale, come down to a Yogi Squat. Take your feet wide, booty goes down, toes go out, heels in, pigeon-toed slightly. Oh no, pigeon-toed's opposite. So scratch that. You can bring your palms to your heart and press your elbows into your inner thighs. Really get some opening there. And if you want to counter that, you can also squeeze your inner thighs onto your elbows so everything's working and engaging. Just breathe here. If you have any ankle issues, you can put some rolled up washcloths, towels, or t-shirts under your heels so you have a little lift. And sometimes this might not be feeling so good or accessible. You might be up a little bit more, feet might be a little wider. That's fine as well, or sitting on a block is fine in that shape. And feel free to plant your left palm to the ground, keeping your thigh open, reach your right arm to the sky, let your heart open. You can take the palm to your low back, and come back through center, switch it out. Still pressing the elbow into the inner thigh. Opening the knees wide, toes stay wide. Feel solid with where you're connected with the ground to support you, your bases. And come back through center. Make your way to a seat for seated butterfly. Gently, softly bring the booty down, bring the feet together. Baddha Konasana, you might know it as also, knees wide. Sit tall, shoulders down your back. Go ahead and take your thumbs down to the soles of your feet, palms wrap around. Start to press into any pressure points, a little self-massage. Soften your face, maybe close your eyes. Sit a little taller in your spine, maybe dip your chin down, feel the stretch in the back of your neck. Breathing, coming back to Ujjayi Pranayama, in and out of the nose breath if you left it, and if it's accessible. Go ahead and take a moment, hug your elbows back, fold forward. Dip and bow the chin to your chest. A little stretch and rounding for the spine, for your neck. Stay grounded in your sit bones. And slowly press your booty into the ground, the knife edge of your feet down, and roll and round back up. Nice. One last little shape here for the outer hip. Left leg is going to be on the ground. Draw the left heel towards your right hip, so your knee is facing forward. Take that right foot over for a little seated twist. And plant the big toe into the ground, get nice and tall. And then go ahead and plant your right palm underneath you. Reach your arm to the sky. Inhale. And then exhale, twist over to your right side. So bringing your torso once again to the inner thigh. And keep your sit bones grounded. And press your right big toe into the ground. Your foot's pressing into the earth. Twist a little bit deeper, spine tall. Maybe you keep your gaze in line with your heart, or you can take it a little deeper if you want, if there's no tension on your neck, and look past your shoulder. And slowly unwind from this, come through center. Just switch the legs out. Taking the right foot, heel to hip, opposite hip. Then take your left foot planted on the other side. Sit nice and tall. You can take your left palm behind you to root down, reach your right arm to the sky, breathe in. Then exhale, twist over. Maybe you capture the elbow crease to the leg, or maybe you bring your elbow to the outer thigh. Wherever you're at is fine. Hip bones grounded, sit bones grounded rather. And gently open up. And slowly unwind through center. You can gently grab behind your thighs, shake your legs out in front of you. Nice. Thanks so much for being here, friends. I hope that felt good. I'm definitely feeling a little more zen-y. I need to wake up and have some caffeine or something. Thanks for being here. I hope you have a beautiful day. And until next time, see you later. Thank you. Mwah. Bye.